What's up, everybody? This your boy King Hussle, and yes, it's the best money channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell on all the YouTube channels. So talking this from right here, King Hussle, King Hussle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hussle crazy reactions. The Hussle family turn motivation into memes and dog pound exotic pups. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for. Alright. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there. And this is the first video of 2025. We made it to 2025, and this year we finna get rich. We finna get paid. We finna pave the way. All right, so it's a lot of people trying to figure out how they can get money, how they can start getting funding, how they can start getting rich off business credit. Business credit is at an all-time rise and an all-time high right now because every year, every so often, there's always people trying to figure out new ways how to make money. So whatever the trend is, that's what everybody's going to be doing to try to get some money. And right now, business credit is a trend for people trying to better their life, start new situations, and create generational wealth and financial freedom. So with that being said, there's a lot of people out there with bad credit. It's a lot of people that just does not understand the credit game. It's a lot of people out there that's trying to understand the credit game and how to utilize credit into getting rich. So in today's video, I'm gonna drop gems on for anybody out there with bad credit and you're really trying to figure out how you can get a bad credit loan on the personal side and on the business side, how you can get funding, how you can utilize it and become successful. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the gems. All right, so when it comes down to it and it boils down to it, credit is the #1 money game in the world. Credit revolves around every and anything that you do, point blank, period. So you want to get a car, you want to get a loan, you want to get a house, you want to get a store card, any anything that you want to do, it revolves around credit. So for my people out there that feel as if you got money and credit is for people who don't have money, or you got to change your way of thinking. You got to change your mind frame. You got to change your outlook on life, because be smart. Why spend all your money when you can save all your money and use somebody else's money? Y'all got to think about it on the streets. A lot of people out there borrow money from people with no intentions on paying it back. And then the debt just sits there. A lot of every successful or rich millionaire, billionaire utilizes debt for their benefit. So let me explain something. A lot of people feel that bankruptcies are for people. Okay, let me put it like this. Bankruptcy feel like a lot of people feel like if they file for bankruptcy, their life is just in shambles. Their life is over. Their credit is over and things like that. Like they're not gonna be able to do nothing. Rich people feel, let me get this money and file bankruptcy and go on to the next. People watch these bad credit $25,000, $50,000 loan videos, but they don't really break down into detail what's really going on and what do you have to do in order to get it. So let me break it down to you guys right here, right now. Because in 2025, I'm going to make sure I turn at least 100 people into millionaires. Last year I did 6. This year I want to do 100. Because I know what I got to do. And if I can do it, you can do it too. First thing you need to do is get you an Experian account for $25 a month. It's a lot of people out there, you watching this video, pointing to you, are using Credit Karma accounts. Those are not accurate credit scores. Stop being cheap. Stop trying to get everything for free and start investing in yourself. This is 2025. We not slacking. We not shortchanging ourselves. None of that. It's only $25 a month. Get you an Experian account. It will show you your 3 FICOs: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So by you knowing your actual accurate FICO scores, you know what's going on your credit report. A lot of people use Credit Karma because they cheap and they free, and they show you only 2 FICOs, and those are basically guessed credit scores. Because you see at the bottom it says Vantage 3.0. Like, that's not your accurate credit score. So having your Experian account, you'll know and see everything what's going on. So let me explain to you guys how to read your credit and how to understand credit reports and how to build your credit report. And why do you even have a credit score? So let's get down into the nitty-gritty. Why do we have credit scores? Why do we have credit scores? The world was generated on credit scores for people because everybody technically has a $sign above their head. We finna get real. Everybody has a $sign above their head, right? The world operates off revenue, off funds, off currency, off money. Everything that we see, everything that we do is generated from money. You do YouTube videos, you make money. You go to work to make money. Every 4 weeks you gotta pay bills. And how do you pay bills? With money. How do you run a campaign to become a president? Money. That's why presidents and people get large endorsements to run a campaign to become president. Everything takes money. Now, listen to this right here. A lot of people out there says money isn't everything. Why are you working a job then? Why are you going to that job every morning around this time that you don't want to go to? Tell me that. Because bills gotta be paid. So how come money isn't everything? See, it's a lot of people who are just not woke. It's a lot of people out there that just doesn't understand that if you don't make this money, you're going to be in a cardboard box. And then you got people who mind is just misconstrued and just confused. You got women out there that be having kids, and they do the bare minimum to be able to live life and be content with that. There's really people out here that will work 2 jobs just to pay their bills and have a little extra money and be content with that because it's going good for them right now. And they're afraid to start something new. They're afraid of new beginnings. There's people out here that complain all day, every day about the job and making money when there's so many different opportunities for you to make passive income. You all know what passive income is, right? Money that you're making doing nothing. So I could be right here making money because I own a daycare. I could be right here making money because I do YouTubes and all my videos making getting views. Like, passive income is owning businesses and having money work for you, make money for you. So every month you get a lump sum of money because without really doing anything. It's because you invested in something. So passive income is always the goal. Everybody wants to take trips. Everybody wants to wear the finest clothes. It might not gotta be designer, but you want to have fresh clothes on and nice clothes and look nice. Everybody wants the same thing, but people make a lot of different excuses on why they don't have it. To be honest with you, people who make the excuse and say money isn't everything are the people who aren't working hard in life. I mean, in some different aspects, money isn't everything, but you gotta think about it. You got kids, you gotta take care of them kids, you gotta buy them clothes, diapers. And if you're somebody who wants to go above and beyond, it's going to take money to be able to put your child in some type of program, in some type of school, take trips and show them new things, and do the things that you never had the opportunity to do. Space museums and zoos, and everything costs money. You're spending money every day because everything costs. You can't live off somebody your whole life. When you get in a relationship and you've been together for 10, 15 years and y'all stay together, you're going to have to pay bills. Life costs. Chicks get with these dudes and move them in, and they complain about them helping on the bills. Like, there's a lot of misconfusion going on in the world. A lot of people are woke. A lot of people make things harder than what they are. Like, so let's get back to this credit thing, because 2025, we finna really get woke. Like, I'm finna wake y'all up. Everybody has a dollar sign above their head. And that dollar sign is basically saying, since the money is ran off money and currency, are you a good liability for us to give it to you? Are you working hard enough in life for us to loan you money and give you money? Like, you gotta think about it. Why are loans even created? Why is these things even created? Why is it a such thing for you to walk in the bank and they can lend you money? Because the world is operated off money. And then it comes to show a lot of people don't know how to make money. They don't structure us to learn new ways to make money. They put us in school and they teach us these things about agriculture and history and math and geometry and algebra, all these things that we are never going to use. We never utilize these things in life. When's the last time you did geometry? When's the last time you did algebra? When's the last time you did anything about history? Now, I'm saying this to say that there are some children, there are some kids that grasp on these type of things and they become doctors, lawyers, and astronauts and successful people. But there's less of those and there's more people who don't become successful. And you gotta think about it. Why is that? Why is there more people not graduating school? Or it's because we're not teaching them anything. Teach us some credit. Teach us some new ways to make money. So we won't have to be in a position to be homeless and do drugs and things like that. See, I'm going in on this video for 2025 because we finna really get rich. My goal is to make as many people as I can become millionaires, multimillionaires, entrepreneurs, small businessmen, and women. Point blank, period. So we all got a dollar sign over right here. We all, our credit score is basically determining, are you good with money or are you not good with money? Because your credit score is built off payment history, the debt, and the age of your credit report. So how long have you been making payments? How long have you had debt? How long have you been managing money? What's the debt that you have? What's your payment history? Have you been paying on this debt? This is what calculates everything and will determine everything in life. Now, the average American is supposed to have a job. The average American is supposed to have a bank account. So by you having a job and a bank account, now on paper you're making money and you're saving money. So when you go apply for a loan, they ask you for your pay stubs, how much you make, your bank statements, and you have those things right there. And that's really what all they be really needing. But people don't be having what? Bank statements. People don't be having what? Bank accounts. People don't be having what? All the basic necessities that an average American is supposed to have. Because by having this, you'll be able to walk in the bank and get approved for a loan. Because that's all it is going off of. The average American has a car because the world is set up for you to get loans. The world is set up for you to borrow money and owe money and be in debt. That's why it's a dollar sign over your head, and that's why they created credit scores. That's why everything is priced high. That's why they allow financing and leasing options, because they know where you're going to get this money from. And they know you need it, so they say, okay, we're going to give you this car. It's $50,000. We know you need it. We know you got bad credit, so we're going to jack the APR up. So this car, $50,000, you're going to be paying almost $110,000 back when it's all said and done. I'm trying to make it make sense for y'all. Like, I'm trying to wake y'all up in 2025 so y'all can understand that when it comes to getting money, when it comes to loans, when it comes to credit cards, when it comes to getting rich off credit, when it comes to cybersecurity, when it comes to these methods that's going on out here, they're real. There's so many loopholes in the system. People are figuring them out and they're using them. There's so many loopholes. But there's a lot of people who don't know about nothing. So let's get back to it, man, because I'm really finna drop some gems on y'all this year. So, these things from car loans, auto loans, student loans, mortgage loans, credit accounts, store cards, credit, all these things report to your credit to show that you can manage money. So when people go apply for loans and they got bad credit, they don't get approved. That's why, because they're not showing on paper that they can manage money. That's why they created trade lines for people to show that they can manage money and manage money. Basically, trade lines help you boost your payment history and the debt to show these banks, lenders, and groups that you can manage money, and it will also build your credit score. That's how a credit score is generated, off payment history, how much debt you have, and the age. So that's basically showing you can manage money for a long time and a large amount of money. That's what credit is doing. That's what credit is showing to these banks, lenders, and groups. And that's what they want to see, to be in a good, comfortable standard to lend you money. Personal loans, credit cards are meant for emergency purposes only. If it's an emergency, your car breakdown, emergency, a wedding, you need more funds, emergency, consolidate debt on your credit cards, home improvements. These are emergencies. Your window breaking, it's cold outside. You gotta hurry up and get your window fixed. That's an emergency. You ain't got the money. An emergency. So people sat back and they said, okay, all this stuff for personal is for emergency purposes only. And once I pay it back, it impacts my credit score negatively. Everything on the personal side is almost a scam, because anybody out there who's had an auto loan and they paid it off, or any type of loan and they paid it off, it impacted their credit score negatively when it's all said and done. With them payments that you made was improving your credit score each month, but when it was all paid off, said and done, it impacted your credit score negatively. So you lost points, and you like, what? You confused. So then people started to figure out, like, okay, it's only so much money you can get on the personal side when it comes to loans, credit cards. But on the business side, they have loan options for millions of dollars, $5 million, $50,000. No doc loans. They just giving out money. And it's meant for you to spend it to make more money. So why would I even use my personal credit anymore? See, a lot of people are under this facade also that you got to have an 850 credit score to do whatever that you want to do in life. That's wrong. You can have a 680, 650 credit score, utilize it towards your business credit, and start getting major funding ASAP, depending on the debt that you have, the payment history, and how your credit profile is set up. With a 650 credit score. You can start an LLC today, and by the end of the month be getting a whole new $60,000 straight out the bank. Easy. Just by Adding trade lines to your personal credit. Primary trade lines. Having at least 2 credit cards. Structuring your LLC and business the right way. Having a business bank account, checking and savings. Adding your business to the public records. Adding trade lines to your business credit. This is not. It doesn't cost $1 million to do all this. It costs a couple $100, if $1,000. Net 30s. These are accounts. These are products. Okay, so net 30s are business trade lines. So basically, you got 30 days to pay off this product or whatever that you brought. So Uline Granger Quill offer net 30 accounts. So you can go there, you can buy supplies for your businesses, things like that, finance it, pay it off in 30 days, and then report to your business credit so you can build your Paydex and your PayNet score. You need at least an 80 or better on your Paydex score to be classified as a good liability for business credit. And it takes nothing to get your business credit to an 80 or better. And people are sleeping on all this. It's a lot of people that just want money. They don't want to do nothing. They just want money and go blow it and be right back broke. A lot of people out there like that. So and there's people out there that want that, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to figure out how they can get this loan, how they can get this money, not have to pay it back, and continue the process. Then you got the people that just sit there and complain all day about not having it, which is crazy. So when it comes to getting bad credit loans on the personal or business side, you have to make sure you have trade lines. You got to make sure you got a high limit debt on your credit profile being reported and that you're making payments on it. If you don't got good payment history, damn. You don't got good payment history, then you're not going to get approved for anything. You're not showing that you can manage money. And that's just what it is. You got to have some type of payment history to show that you can manage money. And that's just what it is. And like I said, you got banks, lenders, and groups. Groups are crowdfunding groups that are personal investors where you can get loans through that you don't have to go through banks. So instead of getting that traditional loan through that bank, you can go through a crowdfunding group. They won't check your credit score, run your credit score, none of that. They're going to say, okay, give us these certain documents. It's some crowdfunding groups out there that say, give us a blueprint of your business, projections, how much this business will make, and if it makes sense, they just give you a loan, bad credit and all. Because at the end of the day, you're on the hook for that money. And it's either up to you to spend that money, blow it, or invest that money and make more money off of it and pay it back and continue your journey on becoming successful. Every millionaire, every billionaire got there off loans. Also, almost every millionaire and billionaire has filed bankruptcy. It might be public, it might not. But if you literally go type in on Google how many celebrities or how many millionaires or billionaires filed bankruptcy, you'll be surprised. Because they understand the credit game. They have somebody, or they know the loopholes when it comes to bankruptcies, trust funds, and things like that. Loans. Because you as a person is one entity. You can only be one you. Create as many businesses as you want. And the business itself is an entity. So it's basically a person. And you can build that entity up to get loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. And if that entity or that business fails, you can file bankruptcy. And then you got trust funds. Irrevocable trust funds that protect your assets. A lot of millionaires and billionaires get loans. They put percentage in trust funds. They invest in their business. The business fails. They file bankruptcy. Every business does not succeed. That business doesn't succeed. They start a whole new business, a whole new LLC. A lot of millionaires and billionaires have businesses that did not succeed. Donald Trump, bankruptcy, trust fund. Y'all got to start waking up and paying attention to what's going on out here in this world and in this life. Because when you do, you'll start to understand the things that I'm talking about, the things that I'm preaching. I told you guys before, go watch American Greed so you can start understanding what's really going on here in the world. A lot of these businesses, a lot of these corporations were funded off Ponzi schemes, fraud, and scams. A lot of these movies out here, the 007 movies and these movies that come out in movie theaters with these celebrities were funded off fraud and scams. Loans, budgets. Like, at the end of the day, everybody is human, everybody is regular. So that big Best Buy business or that big business over there or that we see all over the place, those are regular people running businesses. That business is grew to be that big. That's why you see a business in this location one for a certain period of time, then it leaves and it moves. That's for any and every business. So you start a business and you build and grow it and franchise it, you'll be the same way. But they're, at the end of the day, they're regular people. They work off loans, they have lives, you know what I'm saying? See, when I was growing up, I used to think, like, where did all these businesses come from? Like, how did they start these businesses? Like, I used to think a lot of different things in my head. I used to even think, like, where's my granny getting all this money to have all this stuff? Like, where is this coming from? And as you live and you grow, you learn. This is stuff over time that accumulates. Everything that I got was not over time. Everything that I got was literally over a 5-year span. Come in. Good morning. So I'm saying this to say you got to get y'all credit together. 2025, y'all got to get y'all credit together, personal and business. 2025, you're going to get your 10 hustles that generate $10,000 each month, which is $100,000 and $1.2 million a year, because $100,000 for 10 months is $1 million, and you add a little extra 2 months, that's $200,000. It's not hard. So many businesses and so many different things out here. You can get you 10 YouTube channels that can generate you $10,000 a month and be a millionaire in a year. Not doing nothing but just posting videos and content and live streaming. Like, why y'all think everybody is doing a lot of the same things? Because they see it's working for them and it's not hard at all. You just got to put in the time, the grind, the effort, and the will and the want to make it happen. And it's going to happen easy as that. Y'all see I'm out here with my do-rag on, a cover, and $60,000 and a Rolex. Look at it, it's just in the morning though. Why? Because the time, the grind, the effort that I'm putting in, the next person is not putting in, and they're going to be wishing and wanting that they can get the views, the subscribers, and all that the next person that I got, but they're not doing anything to make it happen. That's a prime example of making it happen. Life is about the choices that you make. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, life is about the choices that you make. You want to sleep all day and play and smoke and complain about not having this and having that? Watch my videos and get rich. Shout out to all my real King Hussle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping the sauce. Y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. This is 2025. New year, new money, new dollar. I told y'all prices going back to regular prices. But I ain't gonna do y'all like that. So listen, I'm combining the credit lessons and I'm combining all the lessons into one. So FaceTime 101 gems, $600 cash app or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is in your cash app or Bitcoin balance, send me the screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. You will get the credit lessons. I will teach you everything you need to know about building your personal credit, establishing your personal credit, leverage it towards your business, establishing your business, getting a business bank account, checking and savings, start getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. Also teach you about how to make passive income, how to make $5,000 to $100,000 a month off profit, how to make money like this sitting in your chair, the dark web methods, how to do methods the right way, all that. All right, all for $600. All right, one-time call. If you need my assistance from there on out, each one will be an additional $250. So do not waste my time or do not waste your own time. When you get these lessons, make sure you got your notepad, your pen, whatever you need to take notes and ask as many questions as you need and want to. Because once we off that call, that's it. You need my assistance after that, it's gonna be an additional $250. I'm working with a lot of people. So when y'all pay me, understand that y'all are not the only person who pay me and the only person that I'm working with. And I also have a life, and I also have businesses, and I also have a lot going on too. So it's only 24 hours in a day. So if I'm doing 5 calls at least 2 hours, that's 10 hours. So that means I got another 14 hours to make YouTube videos on 15 channels, make music, make beats, handle my employees, spend time with my son, eat, take a shit. See, I don't even cuss. Y'all got me going crazy. So make sure y'all serious and ready to handle business when y'all contact me and get these lessons. All right. Also, get y'all mentorship, $7,500, 3 months. All I need to turn you into a businessman or woman. All right. I'm gonna show you how to get your first $50,000 or $100,000 loan, get major funding for your business. And I will also help you turn into a credit consultant, get certified by the board, help you create your own primary trade lines, help you help others get into the credit game, help them build their credit, and show you the ropes on how to leverage credit into getting rich. All right, so get y'all mentorship, $7,500. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to the Telegrams, the Matrix Code, and New Age Credit Repair. You need any type of credit lessons or information, go subscribe to the New Age Credit Repair. You need any type of Lowe's, Cash App, Bitcoin, any type of methods, any type of linkables, cards, sites, you name it, go subscribe to the Matrix Code. You need both, subscribe to both. Still look for people for the production company, still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameraman, and women for the production company. Gonna be doing live skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, modeling, networking, making money, and having fun. So if you got a good head on your shoulders, you got a good attitude, you ready to work, you ready to have fun, DM me on my IG, let me see what you got, we gonna go from there. Come get y'all chains, come get y'all watches, come get y'all signing bonus, and let's get it together, let's have fun. Make sure you follow me on my IG, King Hussle X1M, and The Real King Hussle X1M. That's my backup. Make sure you follow my clothing brand, Boost School Department. That's Hussle Department and Friends. Dropping new joggers at the top of this year. And sets and kids apparel. Alright, so them coming real soon. Don't miss out on them. Make sure y'all go follow my blog channel, No Rags, Just Riches. Make sure you go follow my second blog channel, King Hussle 2.0. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you go follow my Rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain, for financial frequency to gain so you can get positive impact and start getting rich. So Sleeping with that Rain, listen to that music. It's going to give you positive frequency to get financial freedom and generational wealth for you, yourself, and your family. Make sure you go follow my OG channel, Milwaukee Made King Hussle. Got that channel back. We're back up and running. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all get y'all lessons and y'all know how to get down to any of these videos. I will see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.